Welcome to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where this crowd has been in since early in the day, saying, you know it, you tell the story. You tell the whole world that this is Bear territory. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kennesaw State's offense has the ball first today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
And the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They're going back to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Completes it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll throw it. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I was like, oh, yeah.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does.
I can see that.
Touchdown, Owls.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I think
so Cal's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring
That's what I'm
every
hoping.
single
Some type of story with
like that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Yeah, they should.
Holds and fires complete to the right.
Of course, let us decorate the mansion also too inside, so everybody's mansion can be different at least.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it.
What's the word, player?
Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Oh my gosh, animation.
Big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He has the first and still on his feet. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. At the end of the quarter,
that's it, man. That game was easier than Jack 2. Jack 2 was hard as ever to me. I remember because when I played, I guess I never beat Jack 2. I got to the last level but could never beat it because it was just so difficult. But I beat Jack and Daxter and Jack 3.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida Atlantic took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Boca Raton. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact the team's trajectory.
Man, yo, and
speculation all week, and now we
dog,
know. And something tells
that's
me,
what
fellas,
peed
we
me
haven't
off.
heard the last of either of these teams.
Oh.
How about that? Sounds as if turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the
all
first.
the way over.
Quick release by the QB. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now facing a 3rd and long.
Right by the trade.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Using his legs to buy some time. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to...
Let me see. Was anybody open down the field? Like the tight end might have been open.
But you get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Got a man. It's Dawes. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant.
Breaks into the open. Got some room in.
How did he even get that off?
He was working.
Oh, okay.
way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to march in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into you.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game.
Throw the ball.
They were able to make the completion,
Jesus, man,
but he
always
had to
throwing
pick
it
his
behind the
way for
receiver.
just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The RPO.
Like, Jesus, man.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. You can hand it to him.
That's the thing, man. So you ain't got a quarterback that can like, throw it to your receiver accurately, man. Throw it in stride.
Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. Sneak gets it done.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Harden. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if interviewing this
did
defense,
say
you have
that
an
about
opportunity to make a statement
told
here.
you,
I know
that she
you
was
guys
trying
went
to
in at
change
halftime
him.
and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you just like...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh, you couldn't.
Down the sideline. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot
Bro,
of time
that just
to
blew
generate
me.
explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Yeah, why he say it like that?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work.
He just like, nah, I said, I'm saying this over.
And now they'll try to answer. Looking for room. It's Jackson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. On the move is the 30. All out of space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10.
Oh, my gosh. Can't even pitch. Okay, there we go.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Well, let's count him.
Offense said, Jesus, man, quarterback can't pitch the ball right.
Number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I'm not going to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cardinals fans will remember this one forever. But they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, he just drove
everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
What's crazy is that he gave
this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
That's weak, man. That should have been
into the pile. Maybe
lost 3 yards right there.
The 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But
I need my linebacker to get to the quarterback.
They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They stay aggressive and push their way out through the 33, and it's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Cal! And here they come almost all the way back.
Of course, my DB's getting beat.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
I gotta keep a safety. My safety's over the top.
David hits you in stride. These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. That friend.
Jesus, the court like dog.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the States here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop.
Bro, just blew me with that. Like, bro.
You wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Thank you.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up
like
good.
This, man.
You see the aggressiveness.
Can't even throw an RPO.
On their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he does
my quarterback is trash.
Finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, couldn't even throw an RPO. And what made it worse, the receiver was wide open. We could have at least probably got about 8 yards.
When you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finding an escape route.
Dang.
Put
the mess out of my running back. Now he injured.
Down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
There we go.
Runs it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 8.
All right.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
We gotta sit here. We gotta keep all our safeties over the top.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
341 rushing yards.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see
that
if
sound like
any
that.
drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Dahl. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Red pass, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Ah, shoot.
Complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown!
guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Oh, that's
Gotta
weak.
be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
30 inches, so.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game
Jesus,
with the lead
man,
get
he just
conservative.
can't
I like
throw
they
that.
did.
Oh, like you threw that all over his
You're going
head.
to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, I ran right into the, oh my God.
That will leave them with 4th and 2.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The throw.
Oh, no!
That's the turnover they desperately need.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position.
Well, of course, we throw a pick.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense. And if
This
they're
is
going to
about to
drop
blow
back and
me
play
if we
real
lose, if
conservative,
we go into
like they tend to
overtime.
do late in the
This
game,
is all
let's get a
my
few
fault. I
shots
should
over the
have
middle
just ran it
first
up.
before we have to take
Oh, I
that
should have
shot.
just ran it again.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with.
Yo, I'm finna say, yo, come on.
Through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Working that left side now. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
At the 13-yard line. Third down coming up.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle.
Oh, I think that's game right there.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Yep, that's game. That's game. Woo, we got lucky.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start